These quads.
These quads. Yeah. I actually 2 weeks ago started doing legs. I think that's where like extra weight comes.
Yeah.
But it's just because my back was getting worse and worse, and it was like not training it will,
I
know.
have the same issue. My physio was like, here's some leg workout. I'm like, yeah.
And you know what was my first choice? Bulgarian split squats.
Honestly, I know it sounds like torture, but quite a few strength coaches have gone through and said whenever they've written a program without lunges in them, they
Yeah.
get problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just
It's-
put lunges in.
It's
Squats.
the worst and the best.
I don't really rate squats for a quad building exercise because I mean, once you start to get tired, because it got that balance.
Yeah. I do
proponent to
now
it.
Bulgarians and front squats.
Yeah, perfect.
You know,
Yeah.
just
Don't need to do
something
more
like
than
that. Just easy building.
Yeah.
weight.
Easy.
Anyway, we're here in Dubai for another one.
Another one.
This went in straight in your neck.
Yeah.
Okay. Paul Linn,
Paul Linn.
what can you tell me about him?
Bang inside and drive him straight to the pad. No matter what he does, I don't care.
He's a former East versus West 95 kilo world champion.
95.
95. It's different ballpark.
105.
105.
Yeah. I'm coming down 115. I've been 105 now for probably 4 months, and I think that's probably going to work in my favour somewhat because I'm the same weight. I have had no weight cut. I've had no weight influx. I'm used to being the weight that I'm at now, so that puts me in a good spot. I don't have to cut weight. Just cruise in
He usually cuts a lot of weight.
for 95. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're currently the
But
same weight.
now he's like, is it same? Maybe he even needs to gain a little bit. But
It's 103, 104.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, I'm 104, but there's a lot less fat on me than him. So
Okay, we'll do ab check when he gets here.
yeah, smoking. It'll be my first victory.
Yeah. What is impressive about Paul?
Man, he's like a pit bull, right? When he hits hard, and he hits all the way. Like he's a very intense arm wrestler, very strong off the go. However, stop that first surge and things rapidly go downhill. So very impressive, very strong. There are certain gym lifts that he is stronger than me in, and it's evident in the way that we look. However, I think the difference is he really looks like he's been built in the gym. And over the last couple of years, I've done less of that, and I feel like I'm probably look much more like an arm wrestler, if that makes sense, than gym lifts, to be honest. Yeah.
So you think because his frame is insane, like his traps and everything.
Yeah.
Is
I mean,
insane.
traps are big, but that don't really help.
Well, maybe something with shoulder health or
I
kinda
think it's
keeps it up
probably
a
getting
little
in the way. I mean, when I've been that
bit.
big,
You can't come too close. I think maybe that's the issue.
no. And that's this size I can get in nice and close, but my forearm and arm and like my actual arm wrestling structures are quite a bit larger than his.
Yeah.
He just has bigger traps, stronger bench or whatever, but that doesn't mean nothing.
Last time you pulled David Arabuli, did anything surprise you about that match? Was he stronger, weaker?
That was more what surprised me, I guess. I mean, not to sound conceited, but my own performance was surprising purely because I'd gotten unwell and I'd lost 10 kilograms a month out from comp, and I had no idea how I was going to perform because I hadn't really trained much in that last month, so I didn't have a real good frame as reference. And even like the week of that comp, I was still having big stomach issues, and I wasn't being able to like absorb a lot of food, and I wasn't doing too good. So what surprised me was the fact I still pulled it off, despite all that.
Look good. 105. You looked. I would say probably one of the best performances you have had. He came in strong. Like I think he came in very, very strong. Do you expect Paul to jump in straight in your power, or what do you think is the better game plan? Because I think he also knows, like, you are the favorite, he is the underdog, right? So he has to now kind of figure his way around this match.
I think round one, he will probably try and top roll. I think that's a terrible idea because I'm taller than he is, and my containment through my fingers will prove too much. So I think round one If he does that, probably end my way quite easily, but then I think he'll probably just go, bugger it, let's bang inside and see what happens, and I'm comfortable there. So I'm excited to see what happens. He's definitely a force to be reckoned with, and I'm certainly not underestimating him whatsoever. Going in there like he could tear my arm off, but obviously confident in my own abilities.
So clearly, there's on left of us is Oleg Petrenko. He's pulling Kitigali Ongarbayev, right? Also 105. Is that what's on your mind for the future right now?
The future, I would like, depending on how the match goes with Kitigali and Petrenko. If Kitigali wins, I believe, and I win, and I beat Paul Linn, I do like that match. We have had some experience on the after table, enough, and I'm taking nothing from it, I'm not even going to say how it went, but it was enough for me to go, this could actually be well within my wheelhouse. So I'd like that match, and that would put me, what am I, 115, I'm ranked 6th. It'd be nice to kind of come in at 5th or around.
Get closer,
yeah.
Get closer.
Obviously want a rematch with Krasimir, because I feel like had I just committed to where I'm strong, and now I'm at this lighter weight, I'm moving much more efficiently, I believe I would have that win.
We have Ryan here. What was surprising for me, Ryan looks bigger than you.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not a little bigger, but he looks fatter than you for sure. Like the face is bigger, everything.
We're about the same weight, but I think we're about, no offense, and he'll say this, I think we're about 20% difference in body fat. Maybe 15.
Maybe, at least,
20,
at least,
Yeah, so it's same weight, but I think the lean muscle mass is.
He definitely has a tough match ahead of him, right?
He does.
Yeah, we haven't seen Schoolboy yet.
Apparently he's massive.
He's massive, yeah. We have
Big boy to
Rivas
begin
right
with.
here.
Yeah, Rivas. Yeah.
I would say he's about the same size.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. Yeah, right.
So, very interesting.
That's not a good time. But, we'll see. I mean, Schoolboy's pretty rattled after his last loss to Leonidas, and and Leonidas has the benefit of looking super impressive.
Yes.
Ryan is what we call a sleeper build. And if you know what that means, that's like if I have a really highly modified car, but I haven't done anything to the outside of it.
To the body,
Sleeper build. So, be interesting. Ryan's got some very, very sticky lanes where he can be very patient, and I do believe that if he hits that sticking point, like if the strength is relatively even, I'll give Ryan the win, because that sticking point in that King's move is, if you don't know how to solve the puzzle and you haven't had a lot of experience with it, it's panic stations. Because he's just going to keep on going sideways, and it's the worst thing you can do. So.
Ryan embraced it. He knows he's the underdog, and I think he's doing like math calculations, right? What can I do? How to solve this puzzle? And I think that's where the match will go.
The thing as well, like he realised what his strongest lanes are, and he's very technical within all of that. However, he's quite solid of mind of what he needs to do. So there's no adjustments. There's no trying to muck it around and do different things than he has been doing in training. He's very much
Which time is it this for King of Table for you already? Which appearance? Fourth?
This will be fourth. Dude.
Fourth.
No, wait.
Yeah.
Who drank the Red Bull? You?
Yeah, give us a minute.
Oh, sorry.
Just wait.
So fourth time here. You have some success. Last now you're in a good run.
A good run, yeah. I think as well it's experience. It feels like home.
Yeah.
I know the refs. I think it's really excellent actually that we have a lot of consistency with the refs. I think it makes it fair for everyone.
Kind of get used to, you know what to expect, right? And
and everyone knows what to expect.
Yes.
Love both of the guys as refs. I've been had the privilege of being ref by them a few times now, and so there's confidence in that. There's no nerves or anything like that. I definitely feel very comfortable and calm.
No, back in Dubai, back here, right? Everything feels like home. Same as you go to Istanbul, to kind of.
Oh, that's you, not me.
Well, you've been there.
I've been there a few times. I've been.
Yeah, come on.
3 times.
3 times.
Twice.
Yeah.
Twice.
I think also for you, like you came in the sport very, very strong, and you're dedicated, and you get thrown to the
The
top,
wolves,
right
yeah.
to the wolves,
Mm.
right? The guys that you have pulled, the pedigree they have had, and some of those losses, like it's more of a learning experience, like
Much more.
yeah,
In that, you know, people kind of, I think, glaze over the fact that the only losses I've taken have been to world champions.
yeah,
Yeah, and in my first 8 years. So, but 8 years, as you know, is an interesting time, right? Like things just start to click around that
Yeah.
8-year mark, and I feel like I'm coming up to that. And,
I can see it. I can see it. I think last time I think this body weight fits you perfectly. I think you perform better,
Yeah.
feel better, and on the table can do better. Like I really think that one of the things that the guys when they try to get too big, like if your biceps get too big, your angles, whole angle changes.
Oh, that's the worst. I grow
Everything changes.
biceps like
You can't.
bad. Like even though I've been training them, thankfully I've lost some fat. That the angle is much. Like I can actually touch my shoulder now. Look at this. I haven't been able to do that in ages.
That is impressive, dude.
Yeah, even though it's but angle's much tighter. And
Yeah.
I think a criticism I've had before, even Artem Taranenko was like, "Why do you arm wrestle so open?" I'm like, "Because I can't."
Come closer.
But now I'm in here, I can
yeah,
start.
you can start building those small angles, right? And then
It feels much more comfortable though. Like if I start open like this, I'm gonna get flared up. But if I'm in here,
yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
much more
'cause this
within
is
my frame.
like if you can hold someone here and then they open up you to here, right?
Yeah.
Then it's okay, you know.
Yeah,
But if you
that's
get
okay,
this,
yeah.
this
But
we call this Giannis angle, you know,
yeah,
like glue.
yeah.
Sticks
Yeah,
right
he
there.
just does it in a way. Like I said, I can't. I'm not a top roller.
No, let's
I
not
train
pretend we are.
pronation, obviously, but it's really only to make my hook better. So
Damn right.
I think this has been a little bit of a different prep for me too, where I've just gone, all right, let's just train the Christ out of my strengths. Yeah, so it's been singular focus and
Well,
it's been good.
I think it's an awesome match. I can't wait to see you. And
It's
Paul.
been, it needed to happen because we were meant to have a match in Arizona 2019. You were there.
Yeah.
But he was injured with his elbow, and then I got thrown Micah Yellow in my first 2 years of being in the sport. He was 125 kilos or something. I was 110, but
Without the shirt.
without the shirt. But I mean, all those things, they're excellent learning experiences, and I'm very blessed in the fact that I have been thrown to the wolves because I think my lessons have been harder. Therefore, the learning spike that comes from that is far greater. So,
Motivation is still there, right?
oh, 100%. Yeah, I can't let off.
Yeah. These
Like-
opportunities are great. You're pulling here. Most likely, there's a few matches already planned for you.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Oh, they
see.
don't tell me.
Yeah,
I'll just get a text message as soon as the match is over. And you're like, this person. I'm like, all right, cool.
Okay, cool. Let's
I
go.
don't care. I'll pull whoever. I just want someone.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, it's up to Don and the
Engen.
matchmakers
Yeah.
to figure out what's the best move for me. And ultimately, I think I now I've had some experience and they know my level. I do believe that the matches, each one's just a step above.
Yeah.
You know, it's a really
always a challenge.
yeah.
You know, but it's close enough that it can
Yeah.
be solved, right?
Well, it's always going to be a good match, but I also think it's a very strategic way, and I appreciate that they're kind of letting me
Yeah.
just go
Yeah.
by step, and
Yeah.
and I don't mind taking my time.
Oh, I think
But I think it'll go fairly
we have a
quickly.
lot of time. We have a lot of time, and
Yeah.
I think you're improving. And like you have this, you need a good top roller to pull. Like Kidrigali would fit on that perfectly, right? Someone like that, because then you know, okay, I solved this puzzle. I solved this puzzle now, right? Anyway, yeah, I can't wait. I think it's an awesome match.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what Paul can do versus you, because in my head, like you guys have been very, very similar in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
And that's how I see it. Don't miss it, live on pay-per-view. June 1st, King of Table 11. All the information link is in description.
Starts
Walk
at
on there.
8 p.m.
Starts at 8 p.m.
So that'll be
Dubai time.
Dubai time. That'll be
1 a.m.,
2 a.m.
2 a.m.
6 hours.
6 hours.
Yeah, 6 hours.
2 a.m. at home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't miss it.